Hypermine.
What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, and we have so much to talk about. This is the new and improved conglomerate made completely out of engineering blocks. So I think it's definitely an improvement. Pardon me. Well, I gotta thank Omega for showing me this block. I had seen it before, but I'd never seen anybody build with it, and I think it's pretty awesome. It does look a little bit different, and it's definitely dark in here, but I hope that you guys enjoy the look. But there's been a lot of different changes, so let me go ahead and show you the hub now. Pretty badass, right? The tin farm. So dark. So dark in here. But we can go ahead and turn on night vision. That lights things up a little bit better. But yeah, totally rad. And then we can go ahead and head back in and head up to the tree farm and show you guys this stuff. So pretty awesome stuff. What's going on here? Am I out of lava again? Let's go ahead and back to the conglomerate and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm out of lava. So I've been running out of lava off and on. I thought it was a chunk loading issue. Whoops. Let's go ahead and take a look and see lava headquarters. So if we stand here for a second, is lava gonna start flowing again? That's really odd. I have this chunk loader right here, and it's set for the long chunk, the second setting there, so we should be getting plenty of chunks being loaded. Let's take a look down in here, what we got going on. I think you can see, seriously guy? I'm gonna punch a ghast. So you can see here where the edge of the loaded chunks is right there, and that's how far we're sucking up lava. And this, we've actually gone all the way down to, we're showing some of the netherrack underneath the lava flow, but just coming here should be enough that I bet it fills the tank. Oh, it didn't fill it up yet. Is it going up? Looks like we're gonna have to move that. I can handle that after. But what I wanted to show you today is I have so much to show you, and I'm gonna try to do this pretty quickly. I don't want to make this a 1-hour video, but I've been doing a lot of changes and stuff and things, and primarily one of the things I've done is I have no power. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna have to move that lava stuff right now. I'm gonna have to move that pump, or I'm not gonna have anything to show you guys, because I wonder how much power I got left down in here. Nothing. Alright, let me move the lava pump, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, new lava HQ is set up. So just use this redstone engine to power the pump to get lava up to the magmatic engine, and now we got lava going back into the liquid tesseract and into the ender tank. So we should be good to go there, and we can head back to the conglomerate. Alright, so now that we have some stuff and things going on, this is still barely filling up, but it should start filling up a little bit better here in a second. I've replaced all my power generation with magmatic engines, and I have a stack now, 64, 4 banks of 16, and those are all coming down into here. 2 of them come down into these 2 redstone energy cells, and then that also splits off into the this energy tesseract, which goes off to power the quarry. So up here is the other liquid tesseract. Everything should be good to go there. Frequency we're on. Let's just go back to Lava HQ. I want to make sure that that tesseract is on. Yeah, it should be good to go there. Send only, owner only. Perfect. So now we're generating all our power with our base with MJs, and the reason primary reason I'm doing that is because there's a little bit more efficiency, considerable amount of efficiency increase when you're using MJs to do things like power your applied energistics storage system, of which I have one now. So if you're unfamiliar with this, I'm going to try to explain this. So applied energistics is a mod that allows you to build a storage system much like the way that a computer works. So this is the ME terminal that I can interface and see all the items that I have in my storage. These are ME chests. You can see all the items in there. and then in here, and these are ME drives. So the items aren't actually stored in the blocks, they're stored on these little items. So this is a 64K storage cell. It has 7894 of 65, 536 bytes used, 15 of 63 item types. And you can see I can just pull it out. I can pull this one out, stick this one in. The items travel with the storage cell. The drives have the ability to hold 10. And then you have some other items here too, like a pattern encoder, the MEC terminal or crafting terminal. This is where you can take and let me see if I can find something that I can craft for you. So if I wanted to craft some stuff, well, I'll show you. Anyway, you can craft things in here like you are using a crafting table. And this is the ME crafting monitor. Now that interfaces with this block, which is the molecular assembly chamber. So what the molecular assembly chamber does, if I hold shift, you can see it holds patterns. So I have all of these patterns stored inside the assembly chamber. So if I want to build something that I don't have, so let's say iron. So for right now it says I show that I need to craft it. So I can craft iron. Let's say we want to craft 256 iron, begin. So you can see in here it's starting to craft it. Now, and actually you would say, well, it needs to be created from iron, right? So you can see here it's feeding iron into the furnace that I have over here. And this is coming from the ME interface, which has a recipe in it that says 1 iron dust makes 1 iron ingot. And if I needed the iron dust, I could look in this interface that's above the macerator, and it says that with 1 iron ore, you can create 1 iron dust. So the system is that smart. So I have the interfaces on the top here, and then on the back, you'll see these blocks here. They're, if I can select it, import buses, which will pull the items that are done crafting in the machine and bring them back into the system. Now, I've converted my MJs down here using a block. I saw VT Gamer use it, and then Armitige had helped me out to kind of know which blocks they were. He told me what was going on there. So these are BC something. This is how good I am at this game. So here it is, BC consumer. And then the top block is an EV consumer that I've actually transformed into an EV producer. So what this is actually doing, if you take a look here, is let's go ahead and craft something and come down and take a look at what's going on. Let's make some rubber. So if I stick this in here, it's going to start to craft rubber. And then if we come down and take a look, you can see that 905 EU per tick going out, 372.3 MJs coming in. So it's not producing EV necessarily at 2048, but it is producing high voltage. So I have, well, it's above HV, it's EV power. So that's going into all of these machines here. And the reason that it's not pumping more than the 900 EU per tick is because I need to put more, believe it or not, more MJs to it. I have MJs coming from both of these energy cells filtered into that one line, and then again for the second line, and I found that that increased the amount of EV I was producing. Eventually what I will end up doing is turning this into an HV producer and powering an AESU with it, so that I can output true EV to these machines. But this has been pretty amazing stuff. You can see I now have a bunch of overclockers, stack of energy storage upgrades, and transformer upgrades in here so I can handle that increased bandwidth of power. Pretty unbelievable, guys. Pretty unbelievable stuff. Now let's go back to the tree farm and take a look at... We got power now. Alright, everything's going good with the tree farm. And got some more wood being produced. That actually turned this off. Now in the last video, so a couple of people had pointed out in the comments, and I wanted to say thank you to those guys. It was really nice of them to say that these soil blocks in between where the dispenser, or the, pardon me, deployers are putting the saplings are useless. And that's absolutely true. Yes, I don't need these soil blocks here. They don't help to do anything, but I'm not going to take them out. I'm rich. I don't need to take them out. I got 5 quarries going now. I'm rich. They're not an expensive block, so I think they look cool. It matches, you know, in here, and I just love the new look of the tree farm with these engineering blocks. So very cool stuff. I haven't messed around down under here with anything else yet, But yeah, and we're getting kind of full on saplings, so I'm not sure. Not that bad. We still got plenty of room in there. So the applied energistic storage system, just to give you an idea of what this thing can do, what took me over a week of building on Hypermine 1, I did in 20 minutes with this applied energistics mod. You can store pretty much an entire quarry on one of these 64K storage disks. And I've spent a lot of time with the pattern encoder making recipes. And the system's, it's so awesome. So I want to show you guys. Over here I can view stored items, craftable items, or both. So if you go to craftable, let's go ahead and make some storage upgrades. So here's the storage upgrades, and I'm going to craft a stack of them. Bam, you can see it starting to craft. It's making wood, it's making the electronic circuits, it's making refined iron, it's doing all of these things. Either making it or using up what I've already created. And yeah, I mean, it's making the copper cabling if I haven't created it already. All of those recipes are inside of the whatever the hell this thing is called, assembly, the molecular assembly chamber. I've even wired it so that, like over here in this instance, what I have is a liquid transposer hooked up to an aqueous accumulator. And I've set this with a recipe that says 1 bucket equals 1 water bucket. So it'll import the bucket into the transposer, it'll fill with water, and then it will move or export it into here and then import it back into the system so that I can build the overclocker upgrades. I can just build these like a stack at a time if I want to. Like, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with how that worked before, but what you had to do was, I mean, it sucked. You had to use like a project table and you put 4 tin and then you'd have to get like a bucket of water. I sat here, I had water up here, and I'd grab some water, go to the project table, stick in the bucket, grab out the 10K coolant cell, grab some water, and you just do that like all day. Now, all I need to do, come in here, type this in, bam, we got it. It's over. Like, that's it. That's all that needs to be done. And as far as craftable items, you can see I've got transformer upgrades, the 2-time insulated gold cable, machine blocks, MV transformers. And as long as you back program everything, like all of the recipes down the line. So say I needed the energy storage upgrade, for instance, uses RE batteries. It uses copper cabling and it uses electronic circuits. I have RE batteries, copper cabling, electronic circuit recipes in here. So when it needs those things, it crafts those things. And so far, so good, guys. Like, I am in love with this thing. I mean, there's a couple drawbacks. There's some things that I've been finding are a little less than intuitive. But you can see here, I mean, I've got iron dust, tin dust, copper dust, silver dust, lead dust, sand into cobblestone, gold into gold ore, gold dust into gold ore. Oh wait, is that in the macerator? Incorrect. Fixed. So, and then nickel dust into, or ferrous ore into nickel dust, coal into coal dust. Did I do that right? Gold ore into gold dust. No, this goes back in here. I'm being retarded. All right. I actually, one of the drawbacks I'm finding is the interfaces only have 9 slots for processing patterns. And so just to expand over here, I built another set of macerator and E-furnace, macerator and E-furnace, and put some more recipes into here. So there's all my zychlorite or zychorodite recipes right here. Refined iron into iron ingots, stone into cobblestone, or cobblestone into stone. Yeah. So little tip or something that I learned from this system is that it is more efficient to power this with MJs. The magmatic engines, when you power with MJs, they produce 18,000 MJs with each 1,000 MB, which is 1 bucket basically of lava. The geothermal generators that you use, the ones that output 20 EU per tick, those take 20,000, produce 20,000 EU for 1 bucket. So 18,000 for a magmatic engine, 20,000 for the 20,000 EU for the geothermal generators. But this system uses power, and basically how this works is right now I have 76 lengths of things attached to this, or well, something, is that correct? Am I done crafting? Oh, let's check it out. Watch. Poo grade. So if we turn this on here, you can see now it has 64 energy storage upgrades. Bam. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so amazing. All I had to do is type it in. So anyway, let's turn this off a little bit. So these are dark cable links, and they allow you to turn the system on and off. And let's go ahead and just get it turned back on. Let's see. It's saying 76 units. I'm wondering, I thought cable counted as units. But anyway, so 76 units per tick. Now an energy unit for applied energistics is either divided by 2, and that gives you the amount of EU that it's using, or divided by 5, and that gives you the amount of NJ that it's using. So it's more efficient to power it with MJ, and that's why I kind of built this system up now. So in the future, like I said, I'm going to continue to use this to produce EU, but I will get an AESU hooked up to this because I've actually been able to run this thing out of power. So let's do a couple of different things at the same time here. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. Let's see if we can run this thing out of power. So you can see here there's an internal storage that is basically running out, and it's not providing these machines with the power that they need. If I was to, that was douchey. If I was to run these continuously, and I was doing that earlier today, I was running them over and over and over, processing things and creating things, I run the machines out of power. This system cannot keep up. So I either need more MJs, which I think is ridiculous. I think 64 is as much as I need, or really what I need is an AESU, and that means I need iridium. So no iridium currently in the system, and in the safe here I'm housing 27. I believe when I get 28 I'm gonna have enough to build the AESU. We should be good to go there. So that was a lot to take in. We've changed the blocks. I hope that you guys like it. I really talked really fast about applied energistics. It's so exciting for me to be able to do things like feed this system buckets and get buckets of water. I set this induction smelter up so that I can make ferrous or Invar ingots. Check it out. So I think I already have some Invar, but let's say I wanted to craft a stack of Invar ingots. So, bam. It's making the nickel and sending it over. I would assume it's coming from over here. Yeah, see, it's smelting nickel from nickel dust. And then it's sending the nickel over to here. Isn't this amazing? It's the most amazing thing ever. It's so amazing, dude. And it's smart. It knows that 1 nickel and 2 iron will craft 3 Invar. So it knows to request like the correct amount each time. Like, it's pretty crazy. Now, there are some things that it won't do. So far, I haven't figured out a way to interface it with like a carpenter. It doesn't like that. Oh, this is a length of cable that I do not need. So, yeah. So that's that. I'm really excited about it. If you guys have questions about it, I'll do my best to answer it. You should check out the wiki for Applied Energistics. It's really not that difficult. It's pretty straightforward. Also, Direwolf 20 has a 2-part series, mod spotlight on it. And it's really, really great. It's really, really cool. Like, it's eliminated a lot of storage hassle and work. It just makes it so that you can just call for things. So, all right, let's head over to the CPU. So we're going to be making changes to the community processing unit as well. So right now I have a stack of energy cells and 13 overclockers in each one of these machines, and I also want to kind of expand this system, and that's one of the things that we're going to be working on next as well. So I'm going to need another AESU for this area, but we're not going to get there yet. For now, this thing is crafting. Ooh, I need food. This thing's crafting very, very quickly, and I hope that anyone that wants to use it on the server is having a good time with it. It's pretty speedy stuff. Let's see if we can, just so you guys can see what stuff and things look like. Pretty much an operation per tick. I mean, that's a stack. Wait, what? You didn't see it? You want to see it again? 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 2.5 seconds stack. So, pretty sure that that's pretty BA at this point, but I do want to upgrade it so that it's completely BA, and the plan is actually going to be to put 2 banks. I'm going to put a bank on one side and a bank on the other, so 2 people can use it at the same time. And then we'll hook that all up to a single AESU in the future once we get some more iridium. I'm almost out of food. So we're going to head over to Ruby's handy-dandy cow thingy-doodler. Where is it at? Where's the cows? Give me some meats. Okay. 39? Give it to me. So I'm going to stand here for a second. We're going to need to get a little bit more meats going. I'm feeling kind of bad. Like, I really went really quick on... oh my god, seriously? I'm turning my back to you guys. I can't... It's too sad. It's too sad of a thing to see you die. But, I feel like I went really quickly with that, guys. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you. I'm blue now. So, yeah. The Slips tool, which I named, and I have efficiency 4 soak touch on this guy now. And that is, it's blue. Blue. But, I feel like I went really quickly. I hope that you guys, I hope it made sense. I'm sure you might have questions. I just am really excited. I've been having so much fun. Oh, what up, man? It's Ruby. He's getting some leather. What up, Ruby? Oh! Jeez. He's gone. So, this thing makes food pretty GD quick. I'll take that, thank you. Take some of those, too. We'll just fill it back up, make sure it has like a stack in it if somebody needs it. But, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the update. I wanted to also thank Armitige and Omega for helping me to change over the conglomerate into a block that doesn't look completely ugly. Now it's only partially ugly. And I wanted to show you guys one other thing. I wanted to thank Armitage for helping me, giving me this, the Wand of Equal Trade. If you guys haven't seen this, I can't really... Let me see if I can display it. I don't want to run it out of charges because it will break, and I don't have the charging or charge 1 on it or something. But what this basically allows you to do, let me head down here. Oh, this will work. So if I take this Wand of Equal Trade and then I shift click this block, see how the block down there shows the red block now, shows the red stone block. Now if I right click on this, oh, it's not working. Let's try grass. Something's up. Maybe it doesn't like this block. I have no idea what's going on right now. It's not working. Makes a funny noise though. Is it using charges? I don't know. It worked up here. Basically, it allows you to switch out blocks. It's a block switcher. It'll switch out, like if I don't get why it's not working. I don't know. Maybe I'm lagged or something. That is so totally weird. Anyway, thanks to Armitage for that. Thanks to Armitage and Omega for helping me with switching over the conglomerate. I definitely like the design better now. I think it's really cool. I can't wait to add some new rooms. Tell me what you guys think in the comments section below. Make sure if you have questions about anything that I talked about, you leave it there. If you like the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. You can always share and favorite it as you see fit. Don't spam it on Reddit no matter what you do. Thanks very much for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Hypermine.